Hey everyone, Gavin Stone here at MondoCon, and I'm completely geeking out if you could look at this table with...
Paul Francis of Chronicle Collectables.
Okay, so Chronicle Collectables is something I've never heard of. With this caliber stuff, how have I never heard of Chronicle Collectables?
Well, we're a reasonably new company. We started about October of last year. We got all of our licensing, all of our partners in place, and we actually didn't launch the company till about June 1st.
Yeah.
So we're relatively new on the market, but we wanted to have product ready for this year. So yeah, we kind of hit everybody from left field.
I know. I walked around the corner. I was like, okay, you've got RoboCop, you've got Starship Troopers, which I'm obsessed with. You've got Ghostbusters.
Yes.
I don't even know what that white thing is, but it's awesome.
Yeah, the white piece is Sid Mead. Sid Mead was the lead concept designer for Blade Runner and Tron and Elysium.
I haven't watched Blade Runner.
Oh, that's
Everyone
okay.
gives me a hard time when they realize
okay.
that.
Blade Runner is probably one of the just most iconic films of all time. So the fact that you do a nerd show, we won't hold that against you. So.
Right? I haven't seen Reanimator either, and I got no into flack for that.
Yeah, you're not.
They're like, you're wearing Reanimator green bracelets? Come on now.
Right.
Right?
Fanboy TV. I think that's the name, right?
Yes.
There you go.
So, why did you decide, let's make these high-end collectibles like Sideshow's not doing a good enough job?
We don't want to be Sideshow. Sideshow, not to take anything away from Greg and those guys over there, they do an absolute amazing job at what they do. But I don't want to crank out 100 products a year. I want to concentrate on 10 products a year and make them absolutely the best that we possibly can. I want to be the Tesla of the American market here. So,
nice way to put it.
So, I want to make museum quality pieces that you're proud to light and display in your home. They're not just going to be on a shelf with 100 other collectibles.
Yeah.
These will be on a pedestal in your house. You'll be proud to show it to your friends. And we really, we've gone out of our way to work. Our whole motto is work with the original artist, work with the original asset, and if we can't do that, we won't make it. We won't make an idealized version of anything that we ever do.
What's under the black cloak?
Under the black cloak is a Basil Gogos piece, and he hasn't seen it yet, and he's here at the show, so we want to make sure that he's seen it before we
I was
unveil
like,
it.
is it like a secret or something? I was like,
it is a secret, yeah.
All right, so you've got RoboCop, Ghostbusters, Starship Troopers. What else? What other licenses do you guys really want to get and start producing?
Well, actually, we have a lot of licenses that we can't talk about right at this minute, so we're actively going after new films as well. So we're actively going after a couple films that come out in 2015 and a couple films that come out in 2016. So we're not just wanting to be the classic guys, we want to be the new guys as well.
I think that's a really good way to put it, because a lot of people don't like the new stuff. I find that everyone's like obsessed with the 80s and stuff. Like, do you remember some of these things from the 80s?
Yeah.
Come on, people.
Well, I'm a huge Road Warrior fan, and we went to Warner Brothers a few weeks ago, and I really, really wanted a Road Warrior license. Not necessarily to make props from the movie, but to make... One of the things that we're going to be doing is we're working with our company that manufactures our product is Toynami. They do the Cinema Kets. They do Steve Wang's Elite Creature Collectibles. They are the Lexus, the Rolls Royce of what I would consider the collectible figure industry. So we're also doing 1/3 scale figures in conjunction with Cinema Ket. So we get the license. We co-brand with Cinema Ket, and we'll be actually producing those. So I wanted a big Mad Max figure of Mel Gibson as a Road Warrior in 3rd scale in his
You don't want
leathers.
Tom Hardy?
Well, we actually went in there for the new film as well, and they wouldn't license it to us. So I was just kind of like, well, why don't you do that? And I don't think they're too happy with the new film. So they don't.
The trailer looks awesome, though.
Yeah, and I think that's the best part of the movie, unfortunately. So.
Wow. Well, I've seen a lot of bad movies this past week, so I know how it goes.
Exactly.
All right. So, okay, I'm gonna just geek out on Starship Troopers.
Yeah,
this
Starship
bug
Troopers
is fan-fucking-tastic. I'm
Thank
not
you.
even gonna lie.
Well, the reason it's fantastic is that's Phil's original maquette, and one of the geeky little things, if you notice, it's only sculpted on one side.
Yeah.
A lot of pre-production concept art, they don't finish out both sides because they just don't have to.
Yeah.
So when we started to do Starship Troopers, the obvious choice is the Warrior Bug. Well, it's been done as model kits and as toys and all of this. And I said, I want to do something different. I want to start with the Tanker Bug, which is twice the size. It's a massive 30-inch long model. So I just wanted to do something different and think kind of outside the box. We are going to do the Warrior Bug. We're going to do the Plasma Bug. We're going to do them all. It's just I wanted to start with this one first because I think it's the prettiest of all the bugs.
It's definitely like I've been obsessed. I took pictures of it.
And one of the most vicious because
Yes.
lava comes out of his forehead.
You
for
should totally
God's
have it like
sakes.
you push a button and little stuff spits out on people as they walk by.
Well, some people said you should have little ashen bodies laying there.
Oh,
Like
that would be hilarious.
He's just charred them into oblivion. So,
What would your dream license be?
classic Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 1. We actually went after the license, and they're not currently doing any licensing for that movie. I was a Terminator licensee about 10 years ago.
Really?
And I relinquished the rights to Sideshow, and they still make some of the products that I did to today. I just have a really passion about Terminator. If I really had my dream project, it would probably be Star Wars. I would love to do Episode 7.
Everybody loves
do,
Star Wars.
I know, but you know what? Star Wars is a classic, and with Phil Tippett being one of our Legacy Series partners, Phil did a lot of work on Star Wars, so I can really dip into that well
You're like,
and make really authentic pieces.
Yeah, I do notice you have a thing for robots. What is it that you just love about robots?
I like hardware. I like hardware. We do a lot of the organic stuff like the Bug and the Terror Dog, but robots just, they speak to me. When I was a kid, I was all about robots. And here at MondoCon, the great thing, they're big into the Iron Giant. So
Yes.
I'm really big into the Iron Giant.
Oh my God, their Iron Giant
and
figure?
They're
Holy crap.
Bruce Otterbach, who's doing all that stuff for them, and Justin, they're just killing it, man. That Iron Giant stuff. I'm buying all of it just so the fans know. I'm a fan of other companies as well, and I'm a fan of Sideshow. I'm a fan of Toynami and
Well, you
NECA
can't go
and
wrong
all
with
those
Iron
guys.
Giant, period.
No, you can't. No,
Yeah.
and I have all the old toys from when they came out years ago, and I think that's like the definitive Iron Giant toy now.
I think it is because I had the ones from when the movie came out. And when you talk about, we were talking about robots, we have a friend who does the Austin Toy Museum and he collects stuff.
Okay.
And he has like the original Transformers, all these original things. He has some things that are just like amazingly cool, but this stuff makes it look like nothing.
Well, I really appreciate that. I think it's a testament to the artists that we hire as well. Jason Eaton painted Kane for us. Tim Gore has painted pretty much everything else. I painted the Terror Dog. Richard Long did the Sid Mead piece. So we hire industry professionals to paint our pieces for us, which a lot of companies do that as well.
Yeah.
But like Tim Gore, who painted the Bug and painted the Ed 209, he worked on Pacific Rim and Godzilla, and the guy is just.
I could totally see you doing Pacific
amazing
Rim.
work. Yeah, you know what? NECA has done a really good job with those big action figures that they're doing. I just don't think I compete. Plus, Sideshow did an amazing line of Spectral Motion, Mike Elizalde sculptures, maquettes from Pacific Rim. So I don't think I would visit something that's currently. I want to do stuff that's never been done before. And people said, don't do Kane. You're going to sell 3 Canes. Well, we've sold a heck
Everybody
of a lot
loves
more
it.
than Kane, than 3 Canes. But
Have people actually confused it with the Cylon?
not at all. No, never. No.
That's the first thing I thought it was because I forgot about RoboCop.
He's very unique, and he's 300 individual pieces. He's probably one of the most complex prop replicas that's ever been brought to market. So.
All right, last question before we go
Sure.
because we're going to be doing more with you in the future.
Okay.
How long until you do the robots from Black Hole?
They're on my list. Trust me, they're on my list. Vincent, I want to do them 1-to-1 scale. I want to do the
Holy
puppets.
crap,
I want
that would
to
be
do the
huge.
maquettes. Yeah, a friend of mine actually built a 1-to-1 scale Vincent a few years ago, and it's really nice.
I'm
and
so jealous.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, we like our hardware. It's the fun stuff to do. So, but I really appreciate you singling us out and coming by and looking at the stuff.
You're just right up the road, so we'll be doing more with them shortly, and we'll be back with more from MondoCon.
Thanks, guys.